is the Knob.
Welcome to the Knob exclusive interview hosted by me, Thunderson, on your favorite channel, Lightcast TV Entertainment. And, as we always say, subscribe to our YouTube channel, Lightcast TV Kenya, for politic news and all other news. You can also subscribe to Lightcast TV Entertainment for entertainment news. You can also subscribe to Just One Time International. Follow us on Facebook, Lightcast TV Entertainment. Follow us on Facebook also, Lightcast TV Kenya, for those great, amazing news right here in Kenya and abroad also. Today, I'm privileged to be having one of those amazing MCs in the 254. I can call him a legend because of what he has done in the community, what he has done with the artists. He has worked with a lot of artists. He has worked with a lot of organizations. He has pushed forward for a lot of changes in the community. He has a lot of things that we can call him, but let me just call him MC Levy K in the building. Levy K, mambo vipi?
Poa sana.
Ufreshi?
Kabisa.
Mbona unashtuka sana ukiitwa tajiri?
Okay, so nimekuwa blessed tu, lakini si blessed in terms of titles. Kwa unajua titles kuna viburi ziu kamnazo.
Yeah, actually nimeona like you're one of those humble guys because of the people that you have rubbed shoulders with, and wala wasenye umefanya nao kazi like ni wasi umewak now from the ground mpaka amekuwa great. So when success yase inakuwa mentioned, you also mentioned like in their success because you have been part of that journey, right?
True.
Yeah. So before that tuanze like the interview with everything, how is the current government like taking you as an MC?
Serikali iko sawa. Because what I normally say, if chance be na ipewe hata wewe ama mimi, maybe we could have done worse or even much different than the way we think they are wrong. I think it's just normal, like the way human beings tuna need to correct, kushape tu kitu yenye tunafeel iko wrong, but to them they feel we are doing something, because as much as you blame them, they're also struggling for change.
Yeah. So what do you think, because we have seen like entertainers are also in the government, those people that used to be in the entertainment scenes, doing events, some of them were artists. What do you feel that do you feel that they are working like to their capacity, like to make sure that other people that are in the sector that they were in, the sector that introduced them to the limelight, that they are working towards like making those lives better?
Nope. One thing lazima to understand ni people will always fight for their stomachs. No one is that fight for you. You're there to fight for yourself. So in everything that you do, picture yourself as the success of what you do. Don't just hope or just live a life of expectation that someone else is coming to do this thing for me. Do it. If that thing that you do makes you meet with another person, and that person willingly to help you or to push you to the next page, then that is it. But no one is there. No one will be in the government like I'm working for Levy K to become someone. No. Everyone is working for themselves to become someone, because everyone wants power, everyone wants money, everyone wants wealth. So it's very difficult for them to think of you before they think of themselves.
Yeah. So we saw like there have been with the current government. Yes, the previous government had like demolitions, and now also the current government, you have also seen like demolitions going on. And previously we just saw that the church of Bishop Margaret iliguzwa kidogo, like ilikuwa inabomolewa. What is your take on that?
The president being parading himself before as a Christian, then I think there could be a negotiation or a talk before the act. You see, when you demolish a church, you're not demolishing the bishop, the members. It's you're demolishing, if that church is really serving God, then you're demolishing a church. You're demolishing God. So if you begin to demolish the maker, which means the wrath of the maker will catch up with you no matter how long it will take. It will. So even those people that are being given instruction and orders, go demolish a church. They are just laying curses either on them, their children, or their generation. So there must be a way, because that church never planted itself like in the morning, then the church just boom. No, it has been there. If this land is not for the church, it's for someone else, then we can talk it over. You've been here for decades, you've been here for years. So we talk it over. Is it payments that you guys need, or what changes? I knew this land is mine, you're now saying it's yours. What changes? So there must be a conversation, so that not to attack or to anger the people that are coming to serve, because they're innocent souls. A child who go to Sunday school doesn't know the wrangles between the bishop and the government and the work. And that church only needs God. That child only needs God. There are people that go to church for hope. If you come to demolish, are you giving them hope, or you're even killing them much more? So for a government that cares for a country, church is a pillar of a country. Let's not destroy churches. Let's just have a conversation. Let's talk. Let's see what is the amicable way of solving these things. Yeah.
To top on that also, you see, like church is also like home to like very many people. You see the criminals, some of the criminals where they run to is just some people don't have like other places to go. They don't have like rent maybe to pay for houses. That's where they spend their times, and also that's where they spend mostly their times praying for the nations, and praying for also the leadership of the nation. So I think like in one way or the other, do you feel like maybe it's just an issue between that particular church with the particular government official? Because the same lady is also a politician. The same woman of God is also a politician. Do you think that maybe kuna mali alikanyaga mbaya kidogo ndio ikakuwa like nini yake ikuwe demolished? Reason being, after that alikuwa like with questions, then after again that after everything, then come bado stand out kusema like I support ABCD blah blah blah. Do you think like maybe kulikuwa na wrangle sama ilikuwa tu like it's supposed to be demolished?
Politics and Christianity are two different things. Because this is light and darkness. Any politician, hata kwa MCA, there is a dirty game in it. There is dirty deals in it. There is dirty strategy in it. So where is God there?
See, you're told like our leaders are chosen by God.
The dominance of God, it's not by what we see and what we say. We have a guideline. We have a principle book, which is the Bible. The Bible talk about politics.
The Bible is talking about like leadership. You have kings. You have isn't that politics?
Leadership of what?
Leadership of the people of God.
The ministry. Okay?
Ministry.
The mandate that the Bible gives over politicians, it's that the anointing, the prophets, the bishops, the pastors, they're giving them a mandate to pray over leaders of the nation. If I'm wrong, I will stand to be corrected. But that's what I know about politics and the Bible. Yes, there was some little politics in the Bible, yes, about the leadership, Israel, what there were. But now when you come to this one, it's to me as a person, I feel it's much different, because politician can kill to gain power. Politician can do drug deals to gain more money and more wealth, because they believe for me to get to the top, I must have good cash. So they can do anything to get this cash. So if there was a wrangle between the woman of God and the government, personally I don't know, but out of what I see, there is a lot of danger that stands in the church as a whole, not even for just bishop alone, as a whole. There is a lot of danger, because if you get to, sometimes back I overheard that even churches are being taxed. they begin to tax churches. Already God is taxing churches 10%. So what do you want? Do you want to make it a company? And this also, it's because of the men of God that flopped out on the true course of Christianity. And they started, because some churches are written limited. Once you register Levy Fellowship Ministry Limited, that's a company, not a church. So I think that is also drives, you guys are getting a lot of money and you're hiding it through church. So the government also just want to tap on that.
Speaking about Christianity, what happens that let's say like you are praying, you needed like a certain amount of money, then you prayed over it, then ukiwa pale kwa njia unatembea, mse mwenye ako mbele yako adrop pesa, ukienda ukiokotodo ile kabla mwito kihesabu na like it's the same amount of money that you needed, what can you do as a Christian?
I believe God has a way of provision. Trust me. God has a way of provision. And if truly you've seen the person who drops the money, get the money to the person. If that was your provision, the guy will just release the money to you. Because sometimes we are tempted to be elevated. As a Christian, you have to understand that. It's not that everything that comes, like we used to say, not everything that glitters is gold. So it's not that everything that comes your way is an answer from God. Some are also demonic. Some are also spiritual warfare. So when something of that sort happens, get the money to the owner. If that was the way that God wants to bless you, that man will bless you the money and things will be okay.
Not everybody can do that. Nipata hiyo ndio ilikuwa pesa yenye ilikuwa, unajua there's a time that unakonga hivi. Basi yenye umeona hii ndio sema hapa sasa at least nimepata kaunga kidogo. We have started the interview like on a very high note, a lot of wisdom there shared by the great MC today, and people have been wondering, like people know you as the MC, you have been into events, ministering like in different places, different parts of the country. So we want to know like who is Levy K Kiwajani, venye umegrow, plus umetoka, because najua tu wase tu boom, Levy K ndio like ako everywhere. So who is like MC Levy K? And your Levy K, is it like your original name, your identical names?
So Levy K is my official name, because Levin is Levy, K is Karen, MC is just the official of the work I do. I was raised in the slums, Huduma, Apo Japost. Both my parents, my dad, my mom, the only two in our family, me and my younger brother. And nilienda shule Valley Bridge, pale kia Michael, nikatoka hapo. I went to a boarding school in Nyanza called Ober Boys. And then I went to high school in Nyanza again called Wangapala High School. Then later I evolved to kusumbua kidogo kwa mroi shule, kusumbua tule kidogo, nikarudi back to Nairobi to a school called K South. So the family shifted from Huruma tukaanza kuishi K South, so tukaanza hapo K South. But all this time nilikuwa nafanya tu muziki. Kulikuwa na church fulani ilikuwa ni Faith Miracle Center hapo Huruma tu hapo japo nyuma. So ilikuwa pia na shule la Jita Faith Academy. So ulikuwa unapata watoto wa pasi walikuwa wasanii wote, they were around 5, wote walikuwa wasanii na madansa. So we had to blend in. Nikaanza kaa dancer, dance sometime. Ile influence pia pressure ya si uimba, hatuimba uimba tunaweza imba. We did an album. Ilikuwa mimi, boy fulani to Emanu, alafu dem anaitwa Lona, mwingine Njeri na Harriet, alafu na Domido. So Domido na mimi na hawa tukaimba. Ikafika tu time God akaanza tu kufilter. Manu kaingia kwa jeshi, Lona direction tofauti, akona album actually amfanya hizo ngoma za SDA sana. Jerry job tofauti, Harriet job tofauti, Domidobi ndio huyo akashika usanii. Mimi nikaruka kwa OMC. So the journey was ikaanzia hapo. So tukaanza ku devolve. But as time goes by, tukifanya hizi vitu zote ikafika 207. But kulikuwa na a lot of war kabisa, political divide nini. So hiyo vita kuisha 208. Actually 207 ilikuwa ni kufe. Ile tu literally kufe because nilikuwa nimeshikwa na wasi cuk kadi ile panga plan nijiangalie unaona nipa. So bahati poa ndio mami waambia ishi na watu fiti. Bahati poa kulikuwa na jamaa fulani anaitwa Ras. Nilikuwa na video. Kumbuka zile video za kitambo. Yeye alikuwa na video tu hapo Huruma, hapo kona. So Ras akatoka huko akasema, "Wachani na msanii jo. Mwenzi madam msanii." Niko like, Sasa hizo ujue sijahita ati nini. Ni mimi tu ni wamta. Kumbe the way I've been doing this thing imekuwa inspire wasi. The way tumekuwa tukiimba hapo ndani ya Faith imekuwa inspire wasi. So that's how niliponyoka na nikaenda Kejani. So 208 nikapatana na one organization inaitwa Inuka Trust Kenya. So Inuka wakaniuliza nini tuweza fanya. Nikamwambia sifanyeni Mr. and Mr. Ballism. Junini, ni vita, nini nimeleta. Ni ukabila tu. Cukes, Luos, nini. That's when I met Eko. Kamit Dida, kamit Lady B. So that's when I started the project. So sasa kuingia kwa mtaa. So nikafanya the first modeling event in Lakisama. Nikatoka hapo tukafanya tour in Mathare. Tukatoka hapo tukafanya tour in Dagoretti. So nikaanza kufanya matua. And I think wasanii walikuwa hapo by then, wakina Dam Jomba, Eric, wakina Redemption, Guardian. Wasanii hiyo time hata Guardian anakuwa mtu anajua Guardian. Wasanii walikuwa hapo by then hiyo time. Man of God Mr. T pia alikuwa msanii. Nikawa involved tu. Wasanii walikuwa hapo by then wakakuja ndio the first road show ever in Eastland. Tukazunguka Eastland mzima caravan. Wasanii wali feel so much respected. So the journey kaendelea mpaka leo tuko hapa.
So how did you find like yourself in MC, noting that ulianza kama msanii? Like unajua si kila msanii anaweza kuwa MC.
Yep.
Like that is the first thing. So how did you manage to do like the transition na bado kabaki tu like uko relevant?
Nikiwa day moja tu hapo Faith, kulikuwa na nipasi sai aitwa Reverend Isaac Moya. Si tulikuwa lomita hizo, lakini jina yake usani lilikuwa Jason Koril. So aliitwa event Tumainia. So Tumainia usi hatujaifika tao. Hatujui tao. So nikachukua brother yake mdogo mmoja anaitwa Robert. Tukamwambia buda, tumeboeka na tulani. Tuende hii kesha yenye hizo ameitwa. Tulienda tao, tukafika tao. Tuko ukiwa ambassador unaona Tumainia usivi hapo mbele. Lakini hatujui hapo ndio Tumainia. Tukaenda kwa zile simu za jamii, hiyo time hata simu hatuna. Simu za jamii tukadayo. Kuuliza msee uko wapi? Ilikulanga fare yetu yote so.
Kuuliza tu swali peke yake.
Uko wapi hata kabla ajibu. Tunasikia tit. Oya tuliza donga. So
yes ilikuwa kadi fulani kubwa hivi mbaya.
Manze so ati so. Uko sure? Ati niko sure ni so ndio hii hadi anatuonyesha kwa hiyo simu ya jamii. Sawa ndio pesa tulikuwa nao tufanyaje? Tulipe tu, tukalipa. Ndio tusilete vurugu. Kidogo tuko na group of people wana cross the road. Lakini wana kama dancer, Tukasema tuwafuate mali tutaenda ndio tujue asubuhi tutafanyaje. Kumbe mali wanaenda place yenye tulikuwa tumeitwa hapo tumeenda. So kufika show iko present worship imemaliza. Wakauliza aizo kuna msee unajua ni MC. Nibaka mama. Tobaka niambia. Sijaribu kitu na venye unaongeanga mingi. Niko like sawa. Nilishika mic hivi. MC nika MC akona experience ya 30 years. Mpaka the bishop akaniuliza wewe MC wapi? Wakati nilimwambia tu ukweli, this is my first time, hakuamini. So hatukuwa na fare, lakini bishop alinijenga 5,000.
Nasema ulirudi baka na rent.
Hatukuwa na kile bishop alinijenga 5,000. So wakaniweka in charge. So aggressiveness I think ilikuwa tu ndani yangu, ikaanza kufanya hiyo show ikakuwa different. Ilikuwa inajaa. I remember watu kama kina Baa, Willy, Sid, M4J, wasanii kibao tu. Walikuwa wanakuja wana still wait kwa pale kwa stairs mpaka asubuhi ndio wapige show. Hiyo time ilikuwa na wakina AZ, Alice Kamande, nilikuwa na wazito tu tofauti. So hiyo hapo ndo transition ikaanza. So wakati nikaanza nikahost hiyo show ilikuwa inaitwa Achievers Night. Nikaanza host Achievers, kuleta vitu tofauti mpya. I became a member of that church up to date. Ikakuwa hiyo ndo growth hapa na pale.
So issue na awards last couple of weeks, like 2 weeks hapo 3 weeks tulikuwa na awards hapo. Imekuwa ikifanyika for the past few years.
Yes.
Na tumekuwa na like many other awards na comes na baby particular moments. Kulikuwa na groove. Understand your time kwanza ulikuwa among hiyo jeshi hapo kwa groove baya sana.
True.
So do these awards really pay? And do you think like the winners deserve the crown that they have? And do you think that it's right for the upcoming artists to join the awards?
Nikijibu kama mimi naweza break wase wengi sana heart. But it's better no break heart, but it's the truth. Organizers wa awards kwanza wanafanya job poa sana. Tena fiti sana. Lakini tujiulize swali, what impact does it create? Na sana ngapo kuna matrophies kwa nyumba na yet they still struggle. Na sana ngapo kuna hizo matrophies na yet hawaja break even to get to another level. They still do the same. They still live the same. How many artists? Very big number. Which means over the time to me prove awards has an impact for life za wasanii. Wewe sasa nikikuuliza tu swali, nipe any artist of the year unakumbuka, male artist of the year unakumbuka?
Beba. Nilipenda Shai Beba. Hii hicho Guardian na Shai Beba. Ikudida Shai Beba. Lakini wase kadhaa.
Wase kadhaa. Nionyeshe impact wamecreate kwa society na hizo award.
Ukianza sema Ikudida at least alianza hii ni tournament ya futa.
Hiyo ilikuwa project yake, si award. Kuna difference. Kuna difference. Bro, kuna difference ya kukua Levy na kuna difference ya kukua Levy wa Safaricom. Kuna difference. Because if need be minimal artist of the year, mimi ningetaka kuona award na kamta imebeba sanitary towels. Nasema leo award fulani, Levy's award, tumebeba sanitary towels na male artist of the year, tumeenda kudistribute mali fulani. Leo tumechukua male artist of the year, female artist of the year, sijui nani of the year, tumeenda empowerment forum place fulani kutrain wasanii vitu fulani. Zishai hapa award moja ndio waijaribu, which was group. Group nilikuwa nawapeleka ma retreat academies, walijaribu sana, but I don't know what went wrong. But hizi award zingine zimekuja nyuma zote, it's just about gifting, na kenye watu wanatafuta kubwa ni your voting money. So ni biashara, ni business trade na talents za watu, which kufanya business si mbaya, but hawa wasanii wanapata nini? Hizi talent una nominate zinang'ang'ana, zinashare maposta manini, what are they getting in return? These people are spending, these people are investing in your word, but what is the profit benefits? You're not giving them fame, you're not giving them platforms ati hii award itafanya jina lako jina gani. Wewe sasa nikikuuliza, how many nominees do you know from the latest concluded award is 360? Apart from when you go close now. Why? Because tunataka ile 10 bob ya kuvote. Because tunatafuta ile trending. Nani akishame? Mimi naweza kuonyesha message. Nishaitumiwa na organize. Mbona ushare poster? Mbona uko nominated na? So mbona unaniforce kushare? Mbona unaniforce kupush? Because unajua if I share the milestone, watu watavote. Na wewe kwako ni benefit na kwangu. Exactly. So for me, award ina importance for now. Unless tufike ile level yenye tunajua hii award iko na impact kwa watu. Iko na impact kwa life ya msanii, iko na impact kwa life ya DJ. Iko na impact. Wacha DJ shida award, asipewe do, apewe DJ kit. Wacha msanii ashinde award, asipewe do, afanyiwe promotion na tours kadhaa, ajengwe, akwe packaged na hii au same award.
Do you think that in the gospel music industry, do you think that the gospel is receiving the much energy that inafai kuwa ina receive kama like any other genre of music tuko nayo Kenya?
Hakuna mtu ako ready kupea the match. Ni wao fanya the match. Hakuna.
But do you think that the gospel ministers wanafanya what is needed to
exactly they do. They do.
So where do you think like there is a problem?
Hakuna shida. Wewe mwenye unaona shida ndio uko na shida, hakuna shida. But on King ana do worship. That guy do amazing things. Guardian anafanya muziki, anafanya amazing things. Alice Kamande anafanya muziki, anafanya amazing things. Evelyn Mudoka yako na ngoma, anafanya amazing things. Ni nini shida kwa wapi? Eunice Njeri, who speaks of the good things that Evelyn Wanjiru does?
Kidogo sana.
Exactly. Lakini angekuwa memes. Sasa kitoka kwa marriage yake
na stories zipo.
Na mbona watu wasiblock about praise atmosphere and the miracles and the amazing things that are happening in that event? Who speaks of Afleo? The worship the night worship concert. So she does the gospel. Ni wewe.
So like the problem is with the consumers of the gospel.
Yes. When do you feel kuna shida because vitu zako haziendi? Vitu zako zikienda utafeel hiyo shida. If right now umetoa worship na hit, hautafeel shida. Lakini sasa unafeel shida because worship yako haiendi. God ni God. Na hata change. Ni wewe ufanye kenye God anataka. Purpose yako na God ni nini? Hatuwezi kuwa grouped when it comes to God's matter. Hatuwezi kuwa grouped. The gospel. Gospel ni nani? It's you. Ni wewe. Mimi personally nataka nini? Nataka what is my purpose when I'm doing this? Kuna mtu amekuja hapo kupata do, amekosa do, atasema imefail. Kuna mtu amekuja hapo kupata madem, amekosa madem, atasema imefail. Kuna mtu alikuja hapo kupata fame, amekosa fame, atasema imefail. Kuna yule alikuja hapo kuomba, the true worshipper, amekuwa na encounter na God, hizi sema imefail.
Nice one. So taking you back a bit kidogo. how has it been like with working with the gospel artist, noting that like umetembea na wasanii wote wakina Bahati, umetembea na kina Guardian ile time like most people didn't know like these people, and also like transitioning from being an MC to being like a host of a show on a TV station as a person. Tunakujua like Levy K kama MC. Tomorrow we are seeing like Levy K on the TV screens, and bado hujaacha kufanya ile kitu tunafanya. We are still like picking our wasanii kuja tufanye kazi. Like you are working with them until like they reach to a certain particular level. You pick other people, you work with them. How has been the transition, and how is it like working with the gospel artist? Because nimeona tumekuwa na ile mavutano kidogo, like when tukiongea na producer unasikia nasemanga like unaweza kufanya kazi na gospel artist ni kazi ngumu sana. How is it on your side?
Kazi rahisi. Understand unafaa kufanya nini na msanii anafaa kufanya nini. Simple. Usipigane na space ya msanii. Na usiallow msanii kupigana na space yako. If msanii doesn't agree with your terms, na wewe you don't agree with the msani's terms, cut the link. Simple. Na hiyo ndio kitu imenisaidia. Mimi nitakwambia nimetukanwa sana. Nimesemwa sana. Hawa wasanii. Na hao ndio wamenisifu. I tell you for free. Hao. Msanii anakuja anasema Levy K jamaa wa mpawa baba. Anatoka hapa anaenda kwingine. Achana Levy K. They say a lot. But you know why it doesn't affect me? Because I don't keep it. I don't put it in mind. I understand one thing. Mine is a calling. And I'm entitled to the calling. So what I do, I ask God, what is the purpose of the calling? So focus yangu, si kenye wona feel. Ni kenye God anataka ni fulfill. But kenye wona feel it, very okay. But God anataka ni fulfill me. So kazi ni kwako. Ni either allow ni kuwe part of your story or not part of the story. Because could disconnect na mtu doesn't mean that person is bad.
Yeah.
Could disconnect na mtu doesn't mean that person is now evil. No. It's just they are part of story in your life. So they've left a space for someone else to pick. So to me, sijaiyo na normal. I'll give you an example. I worked with Bahati. It doesn't mean sahi siwezi enda kwa Bahati. It doesn't mean sahi hatuwezi ongea na Bahati. I worked with Levy. It doesn't mean siwezi enda. I worked with Guardian. I've worked with Redemption, Echo, Gloria. Name them. It doesn't mean sahi siwezi enda. But we don't like work as before. Na si ati ni watu wa adui. Mimi hujaiona nimepost msanii nikaandika ujinga. Neither sidhani kama kuna msanii ambaye post akaandika ujinga. They can talk in behind the scene, lakini wawezi andika hizo. Because there is how tunaachana. That is how we deflect and we reconnect at the same time. So if you ever want to work with artists, understand what is your purpose. Kwa life yo msanii. No msanii understand what is your purpose. What is their purpose for life yako. It is not me helping the artist. And it is not artist helping me. It is us working together to achieve something. Yeah.
So do you think also on the gospel artist and working like with other people, do you think that there is a rift between the ministers, like the pastors and the gospel musicians? Because tumeona like in most cases like pastors pia, men of God, like the cases tumesikia like people talking about them, people following up on them. Do you think that there has been a rift between these two people? Because ukiangalia wasanii wengi gospel ministers wale unajua wakuwa kubwa ama wale wadogo, wengi wakuangi church, wengi walianza maybe church na sasa wako nje. Do you think that there has been a rift between these two people, and what do you think can be the cause of the rift between the two?
Kukua church ni choice yako, kukua ama kutokuwa church hiyo ni choice yako. Because I serve pastor na serve bishop. Una serve nani? the question. Why ulienda church ya bishop? Ulienda church ya pastor? Ulienda church because pastor anavaa poa ama pastor anafaa kuembrace? Okay, sawa. Tuweke red carpet juu umekam church ama tufanye celebration juu ni gospel artist tuko church? Bro, we though minus you people will worship. We though minus you God atatubitu kufanya Kenya anafaa kufanya. Kukua ama kukosa kwa church. If you feel that ministry is not what you believe in, the other ministry, so when una complaining, go to the ministry that you feel hapa nikiomba naomba sawa. Ukiona hakuna so fungue yako. Tuache kuwekelea pia mapasta vitu sio zao. Kwa mapasta kitu imekosekana ni parenting. Alafu mapasta siku hizi pia wametengeneza a way of kuwa worshipped. They don't like to be challenged. So I think tunafaa kuwa tuna hiyo platform of pasi umekosea.
Umeongelea hiyo part ya challenge like in what terms?
I'll give you example. A pastor friend of mine nilikuwa naongea naye. I used to do concerts kwa church yake. Na nika stop, but not in a bad way, in a very good way. Come on, sometimes when people come to these stages, they struggle. Like I remember kuna time nilienda show yake usiku, we just win apata, the door is locked and metoka show, but I couldn't go back to him because ile urafiki nini, you know. And I thought of how many people are passing through this, how many people are crying through the same. So I sat him down to ofisi randomly to story and nikamwambia kweli, nimepasi it is good sometimes to appreciate. Inaweza kuwa si Levy, lakini Chris uko hapa na wewe ni member wako, but kuna kitu anafanya apart from worshiping. The same way utaita msanii fulani umpe 50,000, 20,000, 30,000, pia huyu atafanya. Imagine he understood. So how many people tell their bishops and pastors such?
Very nice.
Exactly. Alafu naenda complain. Maybe ana knowledge. Maybe ajui anakosea. Tu pastor si Mungu, ni binadamu. Maybe ajui anakosea. Lakini tumeanza kwa condemn. So hiyo parenting pia ndio inaweza leta such forums. So pastors pia wasijifeel. Unajua kuna church zenye unaweza worship kuona pastor na kanika kama pastor ako US na uko Kenya. Na anakuanga tu hapo. Uwezi access pasi wako. So to me hiyo si church. God amekupea mandate ya kuwa man of God, ndio ni ku-access. Yani kuja ku-access sijakuja kutafuta do. Sijakuja kutafuta bills. Sometimes I need ule mseo kuniambia it's okay my son. But because parenting ilikosa, because the discerning eye ilikosa ya pastor kunotice kuna kitu wrong na son wangu ama daughter wangu kwa ministry, wanawaachilia, alafu tunatoka nje tunaanza kulia.
Okay. So off that kidogo tukirudi back to you now in your personal sasa life sasa. There are like a lot of projects that umekuwa ukifanya na kuna zingine yenye maybe pia umekuwa ukiplan kufanya outside there. So I wanted you like to tell us like about the few projects that umekuwa ukifanya as a new run. I understand that unafanyanga hiyo fund drive ya pads ya sanitary towels ya today kupeleka kwa machuo na kupeleka like to the needy people, and there's a story that ulikuwa umesema reason as to why you did that, reason as to why ulianza like kufanya hizo mapads, na naweza taka pia uambie watu like why pads, why not like go to the streets to provide like the needy people. I understand you do that too like with the street families, but why sanitary towels. Now, like you are a man, would you be like what inspired that, like ika happen?
Vitu zi change. Mi nilikuwa nikiwa MC nilijua kitu moja, sitakuwa MC forever. Kuna watu, my brother Gogo amekuja, MC Ax alikuja, Alfie yuko, there's so many MCs. And right now in Nairobi kila dancer ni MC sai. And I understood there is a vacuum yenye lazima tuache for others to grow. So nikiwa na dominate every event nitakuwa na mess. First nitaanza kuwa irrelevant, second nitaanza kuwa like I'm doing the same thing the same time every time. So nitaanza kukuluzio catchment na the audience, which if I empower another person afanye ataleta kitu yenye mimi singeleta, because we are all different in our own way. So nikasema instead of kungangana, I don't drop kukua MC. I do MC, but what other things can I do? So I looked at, mimi napenda kufanya kitu kwa na impact. Sipendi tu kufanya kitu ati tufanye ishe. Wache kuwe na impact. Wache yoko mse mmoja, so wili, so tatu. So nimekuwa nikitembea kwa slums mingi sana. Na nimework na organization mingi sana. And I see the struggles every day. Trust me. Watu wanaweza dhani pads si issue. Pads ni issue the same as cancer. Pads ni issue the same as HIV. People suffer daily. Mimi nakwambia sasa nipe pads 1,000 sahi. Nipe 20 minutes. Zitaisha. Na zitatosha. Even as we talk, zitaisha na zitatoka. Pads imekuwa chanzo kubwa sana ya teenage pregnancy. Imekuwa wasa wanaongelea teenage pregnancy, yes, but do you know pads imekuwa chanzo kubwa sana ya STIs, the gonorrhea, syphilis and syphilis na hizo vitu zingine zote. So because what can I do? The little that I can do is to get Chris and buy a pads 5, and get another person pads 5, and another person pads 5, and that's where we started. And we started with schools. Tukaingia kwa shule, later on community. Tukaenda community concerts nini. So nilikuwa na fuse pads na talent. So if your talent is good, I grab you. I talk to a producer, wafanya audio, videos, maisha nenda.
So like what other projects do you do apart from hizo kufanya hizo drives za pads and to reach out to the community?
Niko na promotion company which basically any business. Najua as a person lazima invest, pesa iko hapa forever. So me I invested on a promotion company which I could not do for free because of the income, your economic status yake, it's so costly, but I do it at a reasonable amount. Nafanyia wasanii, nafanyia products, nafanyia companies which are sustained. Apart from that pia I'm a businessman. Nafanya biashara mingi sana that some I will not put live, but nafanya biashara tofauti. Because kesho siwezi control, naweza control tu sahi mali niko. So mimi usema kesho sijui. And then our generation pia inatutegemea sisi. Mtoto wangu siku moja atasema babangu alifanya nini. Na niko pia kwenye mbio ya kufungua station. Already tulikuwa imeanza, but due to some up and down sisitiza tena kidogo. But we are opening a TV station because when I was working in TV I could see the struggle of so many people. I think kama sikujigonga kifua, I'm the only presenter who was playing even amateur videos. Mimi sikuwa najali, kwa narusha zote, whether ni black and white, whether ni yellow, whether ni purple, as long as ukifanya hivyo naiona, mimi naicheza. and it helped a lot of artists. Because sometimes kwa anacheza hata mawimbo zenye ni mimi nimedownload kama msanii ajui yanasikia ulichezwa. And at first wakubwa wangu by then the bosses were having issues, but when they come to understand the vision yangu, they really said anyway uko sawa. Because I told them if other station will only play the big ones, who will play the small ones? And I could give interview for free. Ni hakuna mzani anaweza kuja niambia nilipa interview yangu wongo for free. Reason, I wanted people to grow. I wanted people to know they have a better space of winning than losing, and it worked. So pia the TV and that I'm opening, nataki kwa space of people expressing themselves. Wewe kuja wache cheze, wache fanye nini, wache kila kitu yaendelea pale. Na itakuwa company bado na mentorship ya I don't say management, no, it's just a mentorship for artists. So tutakuwa tuna involve artist hapo akikuja, then now the promotion company also can help them to promote whatever they do. Yeah.
And I also saw that you are celebrating like 10 years in the entertainment industry.
Woo! Budo ni sarara.
Unajua lazima like tufanye research the 10-year event that tunadai kufanya. Are you doing it like kumove kwa machuo ama like you have like a particular day ama unadai kufanyaje like the event?
10 years zangu actually ni more than 10 years. Ni around 14-15 years ya kukua on active entertainment industry. Na nimeneutral down to 10 years because always anza na ukweju. I started somewhere.
Yeah.
And in the journey kuna watu walinishika mkono. Me think existence ya MC Levy sasa as a brand name ilikam from 2011, but ikakuja kushika vizuri 2013 when Bahati took the new artist of the year Groove. Hapo ndio ilishika sasa vizuri. So I sat down and thought of it. Yes, I have the capability of just doing an event, one day event. I have the capability of just celebrating it privately kidogo. But I looked at it. What am I celebrating? I'm celebrating that fund that has been consistently supporting MC Levy. I'm celebrating that person mwenye alijenga MC Levy kwa MC Levy. Yeah. Because minus my good friend Reverend Moya, sidhani kaninge kwa MC. Because ni yeye alifanya nifike Tumaini hapo. And it gave me a very nice platform that kwa this time the event nimeiweka 31st of March mpaka 14th of April. Nitakuwa na gift wale mapillars wenye walijenga hii brand. Secondly, nitakuwa naenda kwa homes of disability to just talk with them. Nita involve other organizations that deals with disability. Like my brother Owen, naweza mu involve. Manze, we need some wheelchairs. Nitakwenda kwa hizi disability homes. Ama hata disability families, you know. Kutoka hapo nitakuwa pia na empowerment forum. Tutakuwa na empowerment forum. My plan as per now ni 2 days of empowerment forum. Ya all young talent. Wafundishwe financial issues, promotion issues, recordings, what is your right, what is the right of the producer, what is the right of if you, in case you're in management, nini. E forum ya 2 days. And then we have an impactful way. Yeah. In case of this, unaweza kimbia wapi? Because wasanii wajui hizi vitu. In case umedhulumiwa hivi na hivi na hivi, in case I'll find what you really want, unaweza kimbia wapi na wapi? And then I bring the stakeholders to talk to them. And then now lastly tutakuwa na Thanksgiving concert sasa ya 10 years, whereby nitajaribu venye naweza nilete all the artists nimewaka nao pale.
Kulikuwa na story tulipata recently. Kulikuwa na event hapa Dandora. Garden alikuwa anaongelesha one of the can call him, let me just call him one of his sons in the gospel music industry. That is Deus Diri. Kuna mwambia achana na story na interviews zitamharibu, interviews zitammaliza. Watoke waache kuongea like kwa media. Wake hiyo energy like maybe kwa muziki na kwa other things, to maybe what they are saying now will be used maybe against them in future. Do you think saying that to those uprising artists, because they're not yet like the mainstream artists right now, but do you think that saying that to them, to him, was like a right thing to do?
Interviews zinataka wisdom. Mimi nitakuuliza swali. Interview zangu ngapi uko nazo?
Less than.
Not even 5. Hiyo time yote nimekuwa kwa game. Not even 5. Do you think it's because siitwi? Do you think it's because sina hiyo nguvu ya kwenda interview?
Nguvu iko.
Ninataka wisdom. What are you going to do in the interview? Unaenda kuuza nini?
Don't you think that right now ndio inaweza wasaidia, because right now kuna mali bado wajulikani bado?
How many artists wamepiga interview na bado wako chini? Wameenda mpaka all the big stations.
I'm saying this because right now
no,
like, the whole media.
How many artists wamepiga interview wameenda mpaka big stations? Wengine walienda mpaka stations za nje, lakini bado wana struggle.
Wengi.
Thank you. Interview inataka wisdom. There is no shortcut for these things. Mimi nimekubali kuja hapa leo because there is something I'm pushing for, which is the celebration of 10 years. I have something to tell to my
parents. Do you think that, okay, kuna wale wase walikuwa na feel that maybe nani akienda pale itakuwa ni kama wanam roast, because most question alikuwa namuuliza, and ukiangalia like a few weeks back ama like a month or two back, Garden was trending purposely juu ya like alisema like hajasaina kina Deus, hajasaina kina Samiji, and baadaye wakaanza kuulizwa questions. Do you think that wengi walikuwa nasema maybe he's trying to defend himself, reason being that venye alikuwa ameweka hiyo agreement venye alisema pale kwa event, and the first artist kwa tunafanya nao kazi na nini, and then later on amesema that I did not sign any artist.
Do you know kuna different ya kusign na kufanya na mtu kazi?
But yes, si lazima like I do a collab with you tukue like tunafanya ndio nikuwe nimekuboost.
Is there anywhere Deus Derek na Samiji walitoa document tumesainiwa?
Hakutoa document.
Exactly. So signing, it's a whole lot of a process. Umeelewa?
Yeah.
Signing si ni kuja mali huko hapa tufanye nawe vitu 2-3 alafu niseme nimesainiwa. No. Signing begins from welfare ya msanii, not music. Naishi wapi, nakula nini, operations zao, sawa. Then it triggers down to sustainability ya msanii, because kana ishi hapa na ni 10 bedroom ama 4 bedroom ama 2 bedroom depending on the label, the landlord doesn't know our physical business, anajua tenant na rent. So as a label lazima ni make sure you that one is done. This is a very huge investment. Mimi niliona hizo interviews zote and people don't understand what it means with a label signing an artist, and that is why our neighbors, wakati una bridge contract, you pay billions of money, sababu they've invested a whole lot of you. Wameenda to next thing ya kupea hadi magari, you know, these things, it is to keep, ni kama duka. Nikikupea duka sahi utatengeneza shelf vizuri, itakaa neat and all that so that it attract customer. So artist pia ni duka ya the label, lazima tumtengeneze attract nini, yeah, because that is where the money is. Sawa. So Guardian saying these were the face, of the launch. Alikuwa very right. The only place I never agreed ni angekaa nao watu chini kwanza before. Na kuambia, for now, we are not signing. That is in case it never happened. And for now, we are not signing. But because we are launching Seven Heaven, na tumefanya na any song that has gone, kindly, I would love you guys to be the face. And we will pay you this much for this event. Ama, this is how we agree. So, there could be a mutual agreement between the three, ama the four, ama the five, depending with how they work. So mwisho wa siku, the two artists as well ndio wanajua nini ilifanyika behind the curtain, and their silence could do them justice. Sometimes you don't talk everything, itakuumiza because Deus akona hit gani sana. As an artist,
akona ngoma kadhaa
aniplay hit ya Deus apart from zenye amefanya na Guardian.
Kuna Jamaliza was doing good.
It doesn't do good anymore.
Ilifanya fiti. Kuna hii yake fulani kesho yako, that was even before Guardian. Kesho yako
na Rotadi.
Yeah, was doing good actually. Hata ilikuwa that was one of the songs that ilikuwa na numbers kwa channel yake. Kuna hii Neema pia is a good song, a good number. That guy is like, let's say like he's a good songwriter.
In case Deus you'll watch this interview, this is what I'll advise my brother Deus. He has the potential of doing what he thinks he cannot do. Kitu namsumbua ni ako na fear. He feels minus siwezi. Deus ako na the potential of propelling to the next level. Kama alifanya ngoma na God's Part. Deus amefanya amazing song that has amazing audience. I believe too in himself. Na the same way Guardian advised, punguza interviews. I'll advise the same. Punguza interviews. And when you do an interview, be on purpose. Sijasema usifanye. Punguza interview, but when you do these interviews, be on purpose. The same angels that are praising you now are the same demons that will take you
down. Do you think that kufanya collab na celeb sani mbigi as an upcoming artist inaweza kuboost ama inaweza kusaidia?
Sani mbigi Kenya, kila mtu ako tu kwa capacity yake.
This is like kuna ule uprising artist sani ndio bado anataka kuchipuka, then kuna msanii mwenye ameko pale kwa game umake na play. Let's take just example na mtu kama Deus. For example, he has numbers. You can say he has numbers. Hata kama like it's not that extreme. And then there's an artist mwenye anaanza kuimba like bado ana number like kuna 20 people, 30, 100. Do you think that akifanya collab na Deus Derrick itam boost from one level to another level?
Collab differs. How strong is the person? Unaweza chukua mtu mwenye ako vocally strong, atabeba hiyo song. Collab differs. So before ufanye collab, angalia strength yako na the person you are saying. Ni kama mimi sasa uniambie niimbe na Rose Muhando. What happens? Ni Rose ataonekana ama ni Levy? Exactly. Because how to put your Rose is stronger than me. So sometimes the collab itakusaidia kumbonauza the artist. Sawa. So lazima ukuwe very careful. Hii song unafanya target audience yako ni gani? So wakati mimi nimeitana collab, niko na target audience. Na kuna kitu nataka song ipull. Na wakati nachagua nafaa kwa wise, but the person I'm bringing atanisaidia kupush to an extent, push your audience come through.
Yeah, so maybe there's somebody watching us right now
Yes.
Is an MC ama is a gospel music lover ama let's say like is a gospel artist. Ako outside there amekuwa akipitia like the few challenges that you went through to becoming you. For example, umetuambia like sometimes umetoka event pale, umekuwa celebrated, umekuwa hyped pale nje, then all of a sudden unarudi mtaani unapata keje imepigwa ile kitu. So what advice can you give like that person?
The pain of today should not put you down. It should energize you for the next chapter of the book. Our life is a book. And the more you open the pages, the more experience you get, the more love you get, the more hatred you get. The most important thing, what is the willing power of your spirit? How are you tackling these things? So you need to understand, by this season that I'm going through this, because like kudanganyati hakuna challenges, you'll pass through them. And they are there to build us. So the moment I'm going through these challenges, what should I change? What lesson am I coming out with when I go through this challenge? So I think that is the most important thing. And then wasi wengi wamejifungia into a closet. Speak. You're going through something, speak. You cannot speak to someone directly, use social media, post, tutaona. We will reach out. Let's talk. Because that talking also is a solution to so many things. Yes. But don't lose your focus. Don't feel like you cannot make it. You're the best of your season. The person that is just ahead of you is just, the difference is time. That is his time and your time is coming. But you're the best of your season.
Mama sana. As we end up the show, mostly tunakuanga na segment ya wasanii like kama ni freestyle, at least ile wa confirm ni wewe. Today tukimaliza, since ulisema vocals ilikukataa, ningependa like utuambie like the pickup lines that sometimes you use and maybe people don't understand. Unajua kuna zile lines zenye mtu usema but msee understand like meaning hiyo line iko deep. I didn't say they understand. What are like some of those few pickup lines that you use as Levy K?
So sema nakuanga na pickup lines. Mimi nikiwa kwa stage vitu zi flow tu. Na hata nikitoka kwa stage siwezi kuambia ni nini nilisema. Reason being, I normally want to go with the vibe of the event. Yeah. So sijai kachini nikasema hii itawanyorosha uongo. Mimi nashikanga mic hivi naangalia crowd, najua hapa ni ita flow tu. But one secret that I've always learned, just to be positive to your fans.
How do you deal with the negative criticism?
Nazisikiza. Kwanza mimi encourage, fanya voice note nitumie. Because how will I learn? I'm wrong. Nikianza kuhate and hitting back, sijisaidi. How will I learn I'm wrong? How will I learn that, kumekrisa, okay. How you think helps me to handle you. So waje hizo critics zikuje. Yeah.
Nice. So I want you like to look at the camera. You give us like the official dates, like the event. I know you have already given them out. As you end up, I want you like at least to market the event and push it outside there. I know director atakuachia hapo na posters and everything, but ningependa, unajua it sounds nice coming out from the host, ama wanasemanga the host's mouth. Ukiongea like iko na uzito fulani at least. What really could clarify the events date and everything and what it will entail, na the venues and etc.
If you're watching, manze, ni 10 years. It has been a whole journey of 10 years. And see, the dates that are out as per now, it's 31st to 14th of April. 31st of this month to 14th of April. and tutakuwa tunafanya visit to disability, tutaenda tutakuwa tuna gift those pillars that made MC Levy. I think there are around 5 of them. And then tutakuwa pia na, we are anticipating of a walk, of which yet you confirm, but we are anticipating of just a short walk, a 2-kilometer walk to empower. And one thing that I never said, ni during this campaign of 10 years, nitakuwa nachukua 5 people that I want to walk with the entire year, just to talk, help them, walk with them, to guide them with the little that I know. We share notes and all that, so itakuwa whole big. But the official date of the event, Thanksgiving concert, ni 14th of April. 14th of April, hapo tutakuwa na concert ya Thanksgiving of 10 years. Hapo itakuwa na wasanii wote wenye tunahitaji, kila kitu tutakuwa, tukate keki, tufanye nini, kila kitu tutakuwa hapo. But right now what I would want to request whoever is watching, uko na nguo, uko na kiatu, uko na pads, uko na stationery za shule, uko na beddings, you have something that you can donate to these people that are really struggling, please don't hesitate. Just contact me 0738914580, 0738914580, and I will definitely come to where you are to pick, tuanze kushare na wasi. Na kama pia you really want to be a partner on this, same number, come, let's sit down, let's talk, let's see how we can help this thing work out together.
You can give us like your social media handles, tujue ni wapi tunaweza kupata tukitaka for the events, tunaweza kupata wapi, number tunaweza piga. Yes, umetupatia number, like now you can give us the official business number of MC Levy K, and also like utupatie social media handles na wewe tunaweza kupata.
Alright, me social media handles zangu zote ni MC Levy K. There is no change. Instagram, wapi, kila mahali ni MC Levy K. And kama ni mahali unaweza nipata, namba yangu ni hiyo. Actually that is the compound number for all the businesses. Ni hiyo 38914580. And unaweza nipata anytime, any day. It's on WhatsApp na kila mahali. If you talk of physical, Level Montage Africa, it's based in Mombasa Road, just behind Apple Toyota. We have a go down there. You can visit us anytime, any day, and then get to know what we do when it comes to promotions and ideals. Because right now we are trying to create an East African promotion deal, za kufanya program exchange za wasanii na nini, which also we'll talk about it maybe some other time ikiwa ready. But all the handles is it is MC Levy K. If you want our company, you can also follow us. It's Level Montage Africa. On Facebook ndio imechange kidogo, ni Level Montage Africa, but everywhere else Level Montage Africa. Follow us and also give us your comment. Tell us what you feel we can add or we can cut.
That's very nice, and we are very much grateful having Levy K right here on the Nob exclusive interview. He has given you his number. You can reach him out, and I know our lives are not going to be the same again, and the life of that person that you are going to help outside there is going to bring a lot of changes. So what do you say? Let's meet again next week, same place, same time. God bless you.
Is the Nob.